Howdy, and welcome back to Celebrating Vintage Model Kits. Haven't done a catalog in a while, so I thought I'd get something out that was a little unusual. So this is the 1970 catalog of the Lindberg line from Germany. And so get to see how the Germans presented the Lindberg line in the 70s. So on the cover here, we've got this great box art cover from one of their space transport kits that originated in the 50s. We got some line drawings across the bottom. And on the back side here, we've got a big plug here for Humbrol products. So it looks like Lindberg in Germany partnered up with Humbrol, and a lot of neat products that were available then. This paint set's kind of nice. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So it starts out with a listing of all the kits and their suggested prices, I believe. And so we've got ships starting off. Here's the Blue Devil. It's at 72nd scale, really large destroyer that is really popular. And showing you that some of these are motorized. So we've got, what is this? The Bismarck, Tirpitz, and the Hood. Or is it the other way around? Yeah, I think it's that. I think that's the Hood. That's the Bismarck, and that's the Tirpitz. And next up, we've got some smaller ships. LST, Ticonderoga, police boat, and a rescue boat, I think that's supposed to be, which is probably a reboxing of a PT boat. And over here we've got a PT 109, landing craft, USS Wasp, and this I think is a rocket launching ship of some sort. Boat. That's landing boat. Yeah, it's a destroyer, rocket launching destroyer. And what do we got over here? U-boat, Chris Craft, Graf Spee, Prince of Wales, Yamato, and some harbor tugs. Looks like these have got mechanical motors in these. And then some sailing ships, and some other small ones, a destroyer, cruiser, and carrier. And what is this? A lighthouse. And then some of the aircraft kits. So, missed a page. Sailing ships, Santa Maria, Wappen von Hamburg, and the Flying Cloud. The Victory, Bounty, and La Fleur. They don't give any indication of scale on these, just the size. Then we go to the aircraft kits. We've covered a few of these. The Thunderbird, and what else? I think that's it from these. And these are showing, again, a mechanical motor for sound. And then we've covered this one, the P-47. Then we got a Zero. Got some German aircraft down here. These were popular kits when they came out. And these are actually Reeboks from a German manufacturer. And then we got Skyray, Tiger, Winnie Mae, Goshawk, Hunter, Jenny, SE5, and the Stiletto. And we've covered a couple of these. We got the 262, the Junkers 88, and a B-58, a B-70, Tiger, different box art for Royal Navy Hellcat. It shows that these come with motors. which we did see in these two kits here. And then we've got the Draken, which we've covered before. The Dornier 17, which we covered. And it looks like they're showing movable parts maybe on these. And some of their 72nd scale. Just giving you profiles of their jets. I guess the box art hadn't been done for these yet. And some of these were popular kits because they were really the only ones available for quite a while for these particular models. And Kingfisher. And then some of their airliners, which I believe we've covered one of these. I think the 707 we covered. And here's their popular 1/64 scale B-17. And they did an SST series. These I think were 1/400th scale. And then their Betty. This is like the only Betty available forever. HE-111, a Vulcan, and another Hustler. They had two different scales on their Hustlers. And then their popular Space series. So these originally came out in the 50s, were reboxed a few times, and in fact I think they're still being boxed. And then a couple of cars, Mercedes and a Bugatti, and Black Tea, Black Bat. And here was their tank series. These I think were 1/64th as well. We've got a T-34, Pershing, Tiger, and a Centurion. Some cars that were in 64 scale. These are motorized ones here as well. Packard and a Lincoln. I think these were able to be used as bodies for slot car racers. And here's their Mini Lindy series. Whole mess of cars, trucks, school bus. Can't pass that up. A Ryder rental truck. And then this looks like some stuff for maybe HO scale train sets. And then some, they're calling antique pop. So it's taking old cars and putting pop art on them. And then the rest of the ordering here. And it looks like this also represented Lindberg in Switzerland too. So there you have it. There is your 1970 Lindberg catalog from Germany. Well, that's about it for this one. Thanks for watching, and have yourself a great rest of your day.